Everyone, this is Callie. Welcome Callie to the show. Now, when Callie found out that she was pregnant with her now 1-year-old son, Jordan, she was excited. When her ex-boyfriend, John, found out about the baby, he promised to be there no matter what. But soon after baby Jordan was born, John grabs the birth certificate, rips it up, throws it in the garbage, and begins to deny the baby. And this is why John denies the baby.
My ex-girlfriend, Callie, she's a money-grubbing whore, and I'm not the father of her son. Callie spends money on cigarettes and tattoos, won't even spend it on her own son. I'm not giving her a dime until I find out if he's mine or not. I've heard rumors about Callie being a slut all over town. This girl has slept with my friends. She slept with my family members. This girl has no morals. It's her own damn fault she don't know who her son's father is because he's out here sleeping with so many people. When I first saw Jordan after he was born, I knew there was no connection. He looks whiter than a ghost with blonde hair. He looks nothing like me. When these results come back and I am not the father, I want my name off the birth certificate.
Wow. That's what he tore up. He tore that up.
The only one I can get, yes, with his feet print on it, and he tears it up.
Trash.
Yeah, I had to dig through that garbage just to get it out and tape it back together.
John's sister is here. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know her? Amanda, is your brother the father of that baby?
If this baby might not be his, where's the other guys to get the DNA test?
But it ain't none of your business. But it ain't none of your business. It's between me and him.
Yeah.
My sister ain't making her business. You got me bent.
But the thing is,
That's my family.
my
Y'all
business.
use my family.
When I'm taking away from my 4 children,
yet
2
you
kids
were
of Jordan,
calling him
and
your
our other
nephew.
family members, stuff out of our
together,
family
you was
members,
calling
give
him
to
your
her,
nephew.
give to her for her baby. That is my business. I have gave her a place to stay.
Here, come on out.
You ain't nobody, bitch. That's why you slept with my family and friends. Whatever. Do what you do. You're a hoe. Whore, slut, home wreck. Come on, Maury, let's get to it, baby. What's going on?
John,
I ain't got no words for her.
Good to see you. John, that child doesn't look like you.
Well, hell no. Look at that kid, dude. Big ass ears and everything else. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Blue ass. Ain't none of my family got blue eyes. None of them.
My family
You know
does.
what I'm saying? Blonde hair, dude. Nah, man. That ain't my kid. Look at that. Come on.
My
Look at
family's
that
got
kid.
blue eyes. It ain't
Look
just
at that
from your
kid.
family.
Your sister says.
Look at that kid.
Sister says. One of the reasons that you spend money on this child where you don't want
What
other
money?
family.
What money is me and my family spend on you? You wouldn't have a place where you got. Whatever. You wouldn't have a place if it wasn't for my family, whatever. Whatever. You can bitch, you don't work. You don't work, bitch. You don't work. You don't work.
John.
You know what's up, though? You know what's up, Maury?
What's up?
She wouldn't have a place to stay if it wasn't for my grandmother.
Why'd you rip that up?
Because that ain't my kid.
That's not your child.
No,
my
because
kid.
he didn't want his name
We're
on
gonna
it.
find out. When it comes to 1-year-old Jordan, John, you are not the father.
I know who it is if it's not him.
You know who it is? Well, if you need a paternity test, we'd be glad to give it to you. Do you want to apologize to him?
No.
You don't?
No, he don't deserve no apology for what he's done to my kid.
Okay, but he's out of it, all right? Everyone, this is Rebecca. Welcome Rebecca back to the show. Now, this is Rebecca's 5th appearance on our show, 5. Her journey has been a painful one. She has been trying to figure out who the fathers are of her 2 children, Jamilion and Serenity. So before we find out why she's back, this is Rebecca's previous appearances on the show. The first time we met Rebecca, she suspected that her fiancé, Robert, was cheating with someone very close to her. This is your best friend.
Oh, she's a trap. She's known for it. She's known for it.
Sadly, Rebecca was right, and Robert had 3 shocking confessions.
I had sex over 200 times. I believe that I have another woman pregnant. I've had sex with your best friend, Tommy, over 50 times.
Are you serious?
Just a few weeks later, Rebecca had a whole new dilemma. She came to the show to prove to a man named Alfonso and his new wife, Jamila, that he fathered her then 4-year-old son. Alfonso,
You are the father.
you are not.
Oh,
Rebecca brought back the only other man who could be the father, her sister's husband, Kevin. But was he the father? Kevin, you are not. 9 months later, Rebecca put her search to find Jamilian's father on hold and came to prove to a man named Dion he fathered her daughter, Serenity.
He put a Houdini on me. He just laughed like a thief in the night.
It's not my baby. It's not my baby.
When the results were in, everyone was shocked again. You are not! Okay, so now Rebecca's back with her daughter Serenity. And she says there is no doubt about it. Either Alfonso or Michael is the father of her 2-year-old daughter, and she's going to prove it today. Now, even though you've gone through all that pain, even though you have never found the fathers of your kids, you're mad at these two.
Yes, Maury, I am so upset because you guys knew that they could be a possibility. They knew it. They never came and called me to find out anything. They never said nothing. They never brought a pack of Pampers. They never brought a pair of socks. They didn't do nothing. 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 But I'm approved it today. I'm approved it today. Yes, I am.
Here's the thing. Alfonso was proved not to be the father of Jamilian, your son.
Maury, we've been sleeping together since then, and he knows it. After the show, he called me up the next day. Oh, I'm sorry. And can I come and see you? Can I come and see you? I'm like, yeah, cool, because I had feelings for him.
He's kind of changed a little bit.
Oh, wow, yes. Now all of a sudden he's like, oh, well, I don't think so. How you don't think so? We never use no condoms. We never use protection. Alfonso, you know. You know. You know. You know.
What's the main reason he gives for not being the father of your daughter?
The main reason is because of his, oh, God, his
What?
big old overgrown whale of a wife. Well, you know, you wanted to claim her when you was in my bed.
Now, by the way, Alfonso's wife, Jamila, is here. She's backstage.
She is?
She does not know why she is here. She's here, she thinks.
Oh, he ain't told her?
No.
That's a shame.
And he's going to have to tell her why she is here.
And yes, and I hope he tell it loud and clear, because if he don't, I will. I will. But tell it loud and clear, because if we don't, I will. I will. I will. I will.
Yeah, but Rebecca, you seem so much about Alfonso, but you brought another guy here.
I know, Michael. Oh, that was the biggest mistake of my life. That was the biggest 2 seconds I've ever regretted in my life. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why he's tripping, because it ain't like you got anything you broke.
Not the father. Not the father. Not possible. Not possible.
You broke. What you got? What you got? You don't got nothing. Boy, please. Boy, please. Boy, please.
Okay.
Please.
So Rebecca,
Please.
I'm going to show you a picture of Serenity and these 2 guys. You tell me if she looks like either one of them.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, she do. Yes. 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 Both about the eyes, about the nose, and the lips. Both of them. Both of them. Yes. Both the eyes, the nose, and the lips. Yes, she does.
But by the way, neither one of these guys has been positive about being the possible father of Serenity, right?
No, they both been negative, but they don't got nothing. Like, I don't understand. Y'all are faking a fraud and part-time broads, and I'm like, you guys are just phony.
Here's what
Tell it to
Alfonso and
Maury.
Michael had to
He
say.
wants to hear it. I'm Alfonso, and I'm here because Rebecca says I'm the father of her 2-year-old daughter, Serenity. I've been down this road with Rebecca before, and last time she was wrong.
My name is Michael, and Rebecca is also trying to say that I'm the father of her daughter. The Rebecca I know is an enormous liar, and I know I'm not the father.
I admit that I've been having a relationship with Rebecca for the past couple years behind my wife's back. Jamila has to know that there's a chance Serenity could be my daughter.
I only slept with Rebecca 2 times. The first time we used a condom. The second time I was so drunk I don't even know what happened. Rebecca's a whore. She probably was sleeping with 100 different guys at that time. Who knows what happened?
I hope once again, Maury tells me, Alfonso, you are not the father.
Rebecca, I understand you need to handle your business, but this is not my problem.
Okay, everybody, here they are. Alfonso and Michael. Come on out.
The what now?
Drunk.
You a liar. You a
We were
so
at a party. I was drunk. I woke up. You next to me.
You want to retract that?
Yes, Maury. I'm right here, Maury.
Just because you were drunk, that doesn't mean you can't have a child.
He wasn't drunk.
I never said that. I never said that. I don't even know if I slept with her.
Oh, you're
I woke up. She was next to me. I don't know if I slept with her.
Alfonso, good to see you again.
How you doing, Maury?
Nice to see you.
How you doing, Maury?
All right.
Yeah, exactly. You got it right.
You know, you're going to have to tell your wife that you and Rebecca
your wife.
have been
that you
sleeping
seen and
together.
forgot you had.
Shut
your
up.
wife that you seen and forgot you had.
I don't want you.
Really?
That's
So-
You just called me the other day.
I want you to stop it.
You just called me the
You
other
trying
day.
to cause a rift in my relationship because you're
You
jealous.
want your own relationship when you started creeping in my house. You want your own relationship. That's what happened. You want your own relationship.
Michael, you sit here because guess what? I've got to bring Alfonso's wife out here. She's going to see Rebecca. You're going to go nuts. Here she is, Jamila.
Surprise, baby. Surprise, baby. Surprise. Surprise, baby. Surprise, baby. Surprise, baby. It's me. Hello, Jamila.
Rebecca, you calm down here for a
Hello.
second. Jamila wants to know why Rebecca is here. Alfonso, you better explain to your wife what's going on.
There's a possibility that the Serenity might be mine, and I was having sex with Rebecca after we got married.
The whole time you've been married. He didn't tell you that part. The whole time. Excuse me.
I'm gonna snatch that wig off your head, bitch. How about that?
I wish you come on.
That is not my baby, Rebecca.
Michael,
Whatever.
Michael,
That's not my child.
your
That's all I hear.
girlfriend is here too, isn't she?
Yeah, that Oompa Loompa here.
Picture of my baby.
Yeah.
This is
Ooh.
When it comes to 2-year-old Serenity, Michael, you are not the... When it comes to 2-year-old Serenity, Alfonso, you are not.
Oh my God! Oh no! No! I need another test. That's not right. That's not right.
No, we want
That's not right.
They're not the father.
You don't know who your baby daddy is. Get your life together.
All right, Alfonso, that's enough. That's enough, Michael. Come on now. This is Telia. Telia says she's the luckiest woman in the world to have Larry, who she says is the most loving, caring husband in the world. She also says Larry is an amazing father to their 3 children. But Telia says she doesn't deserve such a good man because for the last 4 years she's been keeping a deep, dark secret from him. A secret she says may destroy their perfect family. You have a great relationship with your husband?
Yes, Maury, I do.
He's a good man.
Yes.
Now, if he's such a good man and you care for him so much and you love him and you appreciate him, what are you doing? Because somebody who cares that much about someone and knows how good of a person he is, you wouldn't think there'd be any reason to have a secret.
No, I wouldn't. Yes.
What is it?
Well, Mark, the secret is that our 4-year-old baby Sade might not be his.
Who might that baby's father be?
His cousin.
His cousin. You cheated on Larry with his cousin?
Yes, but Maury, I promise you, it was only a one-time thing.
One time.
It wasn't like I really meant to do this.
Right.
I didn't mean to do this,
Right.
and I just want to say that I'm sorry.
Right. Now here we've got your husband on the left, Sade in the middle, and his cousin on the right. Who do you think that child looks like?
She looked like his cousin.
You know your husband's cousin is here. And you're going to come clean to your husband about the affair. But you have a secret also to reveal to the cousin, don't you?
Yes.
What's that?
That my 4-year-old baby Sade may be his.
Oh, he doesn't know that.
No.
Oh, the cousin doesn't know. Now, before your husband and his cousin Jason, your husband had something to say about hearing a secret from you. Watch this. Watch.
I've been with my wife Telia for 8 years. We've been married for 4 years. I have 3 beautiful children, and in my eyes, I'm the luckiest man alive. I feel confused, hurt, and betrayed. Telia, you're my wife, the mother of my kids, and my soulmate. I hope this secret don't destroy us. I love you very much.
Sit down. Telia.
Oh, God, help me.
You decided that you wanted to do this. You decided you had to get this off your mind.
But I don't know how he's going to react.
Okay, I'll be there with you, okay? Come on. There's your husband, Larry. He's standing right there. How you doing? All right. Larry, now, T's been telling us about you all. The fact that you all been together 8 years, and family means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're nervous about hearing this secret.
Yes.
Okay. Telia, tell Larry why you brought him all this way.
You know we've been together 8 years. You know we got 3 beautiful children together. I don't want what I'm telling you to ruin our marriage, okay? Because I love you dearly. But Sade might not be yours. Please.
Larry.
Please. Come here, please.
Larry.
Please. Please,
Hear her out, Larry.
Sorry.
Hear her out.
Sorry, please.
Larry, hear her out.
Please, I'm sorry.
Larry, we don't know
sorry.
this. We don't know.
Please,
We don't know.
We've been together 8 years, please.
We don't. Do you want to find out? You want us to give a paternity
Please.
test?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Yes.
Now you got to tell him everything. Whose child might it be?
Larry, and just listen to me one more time. It was only a one-night stand. One time only.
It shouldn't happen at all.
One time, but it was when we was.
Man, you know I work hard.
I know, but we was just going through a little rubber. But let me tell you why I'm telling you. I want to get off my chest.
I worked too hard for this.
I'm about to tell you whose it is and who I did it with. It could be it's Jason.
Little cousin?
Please, please,
Man.
please.
Little cousin.
One time.
It was
Larry, one
Don't
time.
matter if it was once, twice, once.
It was only one time.
Larry,
You telling me Sade might not be mine?
Larry, your cousin's here. He doesn't know.
Please.
We got
I
to
don't
tell
wanna
him
see
that.
him.
We got to tell him that too.
She yours.
She
She
always
not
gonna be
nobody
mine.
else.
She always gonna be mine.
She yours.
You bring me all the way from Detroit to tell me this?
But I mean, that was the only way I could
here
tell
it
you.
is.
I didn't know how you was gonna flip out. That was the only way I could tell you was to bring you on the show. Look at how you
here it is.
flipping out now.
I got to talk to Jason. We got to bring Jason out here. We got to tell him that he may be the father too. Okay, so come on with me.
Just please. Wait.
Sit down here, Larry. Sit down here. Sit right here. Okay, here's Jason. Remember, he doesn't know. Jason. Good to see you. How you doing? It's good to see you. It's your cousin? You know why? You know why? Jason, you know why you're here. You want to tell him now? Because he knows.
Cause you know you my man's and everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need no disrespect and what happened. You gonna play me, man?
It was only one time.
Man, you my man, you don't play me like that.
Celia,
Sorry.
tell Jason what. Stay here, please.
Don't go, please.
Larry,
Please.
let's get this over with, then we can do the test. Celia, tell Jason what he needs to know.
Tell him.
Because he don't know. You better tell him.
Sade might be yours.
What? We're going to do a paternity test, and everybody's going to find out. You, of course, want this to be yours, Larry.
Yes, most definitely.
And Celia, you're afraid that you're going to lose him.
I'm real afraid, Maury, because I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know.
Right.
And I'm really afraid of losing my husband.
So I get the feeling, Jason, you want it to be Larry's, don't you?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, fine. Well, then let's find the results out, and we'll all hope for the same thing. When it comes to 3-year-old Sade, Jason, you are not the father.
I told you. I told you. I'll let you boy.
Oh my God.
Detroit, stand up. What?
Oh my God.
It's been big, man. We do this.
When it comes to 3-year-old Sade, Larry, you are not. Celia. Come here. Celia. Celia. Sit down, Celia. Just sit down. No, sit down. Celia.
No, you don't, Maury.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Maury,
Don't
you
know.
don't
Sit down. Just sit down.
I love my husband. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Larry?
I love my husband to death, Maury.
Larry. Larry.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Like you told the audience, you can forgive, but you can't forget. If you can forgive him and you can forgive me.
Is this worse, Larry?
You can forgive
this
me.
It's like the worst thing that really happened.
You can
to me,
forgive
Is
me.
this
Why don't
worse
you
than
go?
it being Jason's?
Yeah, who is it?
Please, can you help me, Maury?
Yeah, I will. We will help. We'll find out. We can help you find out. We'll get... All right, everybody. Now, backstage is a man named Gary. Now, as you can see, Gary has a birthmark that caused a stripe of his hair to turn gray. I want to show you a picture of Gary's grandmother. Same gray stripe. This is Gary's sister. Same gray stripe. This is a 4-year-old boy named Brandon. You see, Gary doesn't believe that this is his son, and his main reason is no gray stripe. Everybody welcome Lavoria to the Maury Show. Lavoria is Brandon's mother. But how do you feel about Gary denying your son because he doesn't have the gray stripe?
I feel like that's messed up. How you gonna deny a baby that you was asking for? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, it's all about this family trait.
Yes.
And so when your son was born, they take a look at him, and what do they see?
He don't got the birthmark, so he don't belong to them.
Ah.
He don't got the birthmark, so he don't belong to them.
Right, I see, okay. So let's go back. Let's talk about your relationship with Gary, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were together?
We met each other, and then I got pregnant a month later.
A month later?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did Gary react to the news when you told him?
He was happy at first, but he never came to no doctor's appointment.
Oh, he
never
didn't?
came to no. He claimed because he didn't have a car.
And when you were 7 months pregnant, what happened?
He gonna go through my phone talking about some, oh, you got text messages in your phone, so that means Brandon's not my son.
Oh, because you were talking to other people?
Yes, but those messages, Maury, those messages were old.
Old messages, I see.
Old.
So for the last 2 months of your pregnancy, you had to struggle, right?
Yes,
He wasn't around.
He didn't come to the hospital when I had the baby.
No.
None of that. None of that.
What about all of his family? They started attacking you, didn't
Yes, talking about a birthmark. What? That don't got nothing to do with my son. My son has my genes.
think-
He looks like me. 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 That's my baby.
You think Brandon?
That's my baby.
You think Brandon and Gary look alike? You think?
Period.
You think Brandon? Do you think that they have any similarities there?
Yes! Yes! Maury! No! What you mean?
And then they embarrass you by attacking you on the internet.
Yes, sir!
On
how
Facebook.
y'all gonna attack me because of a birthmark? Right. It don't matter that it's hereditary.
Right.
He look like me. He got my genes, both genes.
And then he kind of vanished, right?
He went to Milwaukee for 3 years. 3 years. You have a whole
So
son.
now your son's 4 years old
Yes,
now.
He's four. Birthdays, Halloween, Christmas. He claimed he don't celebrate holidays.
Who's been helping you raise your son?
My best friend, Elani.
So, Alani, what do you think about Gary and
I think he needs to step up and do his job, Maury. We cannot raise a man by ourselves, and that's Gary's job. Gary's job. We can't raise a man.
So what do you do for...
I buy Brandon Pampers, wipes. When I shop for my daughter, I shop for Brandon. I come get him. I do everything. I babysit. I do all of that.
Okay, so obviously we got to hear from Gary, right? Before we meet him, this is what he had to say. Watch.
The day Lavoria posted a picture of Brandon, I knew for a fact I wasn't his father. Listen, my mom said it, and everyone in my family knows that this little boy can't be my son. We have a hereditary trait that's so unique that it's unmistakable. I'm talking about this gray patch at the top of my head that can trace back 4 generations. When I was born, the doctor told my mom that all my children will have this birthmark also. So explain to me, how come Brandon does not have this birthmark? I already know from my family genes that he is not my son. I'm just waiting on Maury to say it.
Everybody, here's Gary.
Nice to meet you.
It's all about the birthmark, right?
How you gonna ask for a baby and then disown him and leave us down for 3 years?
That's not my son. It's a hereditary birthmark.
What does that
That's not, it
mean?
means a lot.
What does that
it traces
mean?
back 4 generations.
All right.
He's
Okay.
not my
You
son.
lying.
Meanwhile,
He's not my son.
Meanwhile,
You
apparently
lying.
you didn't trust Lavoria anyway, right? Why
Right.
didn't you trust her?
She had text messages in our phone, Maury, photos, meetups with guys.
What was y'all doing?
We go for it. We go for it.
By the way,
You missed 4 years.
Were you surprised?
4 years.
Were you surprised when she told you she was pregnant?
I wasn't surprised, Maury, because
He wanted
we
that
we were
baby.
doing things together. We had sex. We didn't know each other, and it was a possibility that he could be my son.
So when she was 7 months pregnant, what happened?
We ended up losing contact. We didn't talk for about maybe 2 weeks or something like that.
So why did you go to Milwaukee for 3 years knowing you had a child?
I went to Milwaukee for 3 years
Right.
for school.
Shut up.
That's not my son,
Shut
Maury.
up.
Your family reacted negatively towards that child,
You ain't
right?
did
When
nothing
when
for
you
him.
saw him on Facebook?
Nothing. No
Yes,
pampers,
they see on
no
Facebook.
wife, no
he didn't
milk.
come out with the gray patch, which is hereditary in my family.
Right, okay,
So
all
they
right.
knew, like, oh, he's not the father. That's not your son.
Do you know her friend Alani's been taking care of this child?
This don't got nothing to do with her. This is between us. We
It
don't
has
take
something to
care
do
of
with me.
this.
It has something to do with me when I started stepping up, taking care of your child. Nothing you should be doing.
Whatever.
That's when it became my business.
Whatever.
You missed birthdays, Christmas, Halloween, first steps, first talk. What's that? What's that? 'Cause you
That's-
didn't
he's
even go
not
to
my
no doctor's
son.
appointments because you didn't have a car. Because you didn't have a car. You could have got on the bus.
Listen.
I got on the
Okay.
bus.
Okay, then.
Garrett, if this is your child, you'll get involved in that child's life, wouldn't you?
Yes, most definitely. I'll be there, support him, take care of him,
Okay.
everything.
Now, by the way, do you have other children?
No, sir.
You don't. Okay, so this would be your first child.
Right.
Okay. You're sure he's the father?
Okay.
Okay. And Gary is willing to step up and be responsible for little Brandon, all right? So let's find out the results. In the case of 4-year-old Brandon, Gary, you are not. Lavore, it's all right. It's okay.
We're still gonna be here for you, and we're still gonna be able to take care of him with or without Gary's help.
All right.
It's okay, Lavore. It's okay. We're going to do this together. It's okay. We can do it together. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. It's okay. Come here. It's all right. We're going to do it together. You heard me? It's okay. It's cool.
Everyone, let's welcome Channing back to the Maury Show. Now, 2 months ago, Channing came to our show to prove to a man named Deshaun and his wife Melissa that Deshaun was the father of her 3-year-old daughter, Kalia. Now, you're about to see it was an emotionally charged story that ultimately left Channing with more questions than answers. Take a look.
Honestly, I thought I was the only woman until he disappeared. I come up pregnant, I call him, he say it's not his, and then I see him on Facebook getting married to somebody else.
Me being a female, I asked a girlfriend on Facebook.
But you're crazy.
You crazy.
You're
You delusional.
3 years old.
You're delusional. To get close to her man so that he can be there for my baby.
And today is gonna be the day that, regardless of Facebook or not, you gonna take care of mine.
That's the truth of one way. You crazy. You crazy.
This baby ain't mine for multiple reasons. She's a liar, she's conniving, she's sleeping around with too many men. For me to think that this baby is mine.
Channing, you are a desperate ass stalker. You're pinning this baby on my husband because you want him to be your man. That's never gonna happen. No, he's not the daddy of the kids. Look exactly like him. That baby doesn't look nothing like him.
In the case of 3-year-old Kalia, Deshaun, you are not. So after that show, Channing remembered that she had also been intimate with a man named Quay around the time she got pregnant. And then when she messaged Quay, she discovered that Quay actually had a girlfriend when they slept together. And believe it or not, that girlfriend is her own friend, Mocha. Now, Quay and Mocha insist there is no way that Quay is the father of 3-year-old Kalia. But Channing, you're sure that he's the father?
Oh, yeah, it can't be no other possibility.
No other possibility.
Nah.
First of all, let's talk about this friendship that you had with Mocha, all right?
Me and her, we wasn't even really friends. We was more like associates. Like, we said hi and... Girl, I ain't even talking to you. Period. We wasn't even really friends. We was more like associates, like a hi and bye thing. It was never like, let's go to the club, let's hang out. Like, you know, it was never nothing like that. They weren't even together. It was like, okay, they got a thing for each other. There wasn't no holding hands, no kissing. Man. That's my man. It was not none of that. Man. Girl, please. Girl, what's your man? Because if it was your man, you would have been there when he was with me.
Right. So when was the last time you saw Quay or Mocha?
The last time I seen him was probably about 2.5 years ago when my baby was like 6 months.
And you ended up staying with him?
Yeah, I was going through a little situation. I asked her if we could come stay there for a couple of weeks. When I got there...
And you didn't tell her that you had been with him, right?
No, because they wasn't together. It wasn't nothing that I had to tell her because it wasn't her man.
Okay, so let's talk about you and Quay 4 years ago. It was kind of brief, wasn't it?
Yeah, that story right there, it's a little crazy. We was in the club, drinking a little Hennessy. After the club, we go to the car, we get to that car, we get it popping. Like, hey, I look to the car.
But you had to track him down. First of all...
I didn't even know his name. I found him on Instagram by a nickname.
How did they react when you told them about Kalia and the thought that Quay was the father?
Well, I never told Mocha. I told him.
Yeah.
He just like, I want to find out. I know we messed around, but I'm not for sure.
You think Quay and Kalia look alike?
Where them pictures at? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? Look. Y'all see this big ass nose? Look at this. Come on now. Y'all don't see that? Boom, 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 boom. Like, look at me. Look at them. She got that big ass forehead.
I got it. But they deny this.
Just like he denied they was in a relationship, huh? It is what it is.
First, we're gonna meet Quay. Quay, come on out. Nice to see you.
Put him in the audience. How about that?
You thought you'd never see her again, right?
Hello.
Never, Maury. Never.
Hello.
What do you remember about her?
I don't remember nothing, Maury. I was
Boy,
drunk.
you remember it? I'm in my car.
Were you in a relationship with her friend Mocha when you all saw each other?
Yeah, Maury, I was in a relationship. She knew that. She knew. She tried
So where was she at when we was in her car getting it poppin'? Hello? That part.
Then you thought, you know, you weren't going to see her ever again, and then all of a sudden, you turn on my show.
Hola.
And there she is.
I turn on the show. I'm like, that's the girl I had sex with in my back car, my back seat.
That part, like I said.
Why don't you think this baby can be yours?
Because I seen her on the show. She up here with you.
So she went home and she began to think about it. And just around the time she got pregnant was when she saw you.
She didn't tell me because she knows there's no possibility that's my baby. That's not my daughter. Maury,
Maury,
I have strong genes. My daughter, my daughter has strong genes, Maury.
You don't think that little girl looks like
Maury, look right here. Look at the forehead, Maury. Look at my head. Look at my head. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at her nose. Look. That's not my baby. Boo yourself.
So why do you think she's pinning this child on you? Why do you think
she see me and my girl dressed in diamonds and gold?
Boy,
she want to get a ticket. That's why, Maury. She see I got money, Maury.
So before we bring out Mocha, Channing, she had something to say to you. Watch
Don't they
this.
all got something to say to the baddest one of the bunch?
Channing, someone needs to get you a drink because you're real thirsty. You were supposed to be my friend and you slept with my man? Why did I have to find out about this mess from the Maury show? Get honest with yourself, Channing. You're a trifling hoe and you know Quay is not the father of your baby.
Everybody, here's Mocha. Welcome her. nice.
This bitch got me on your shirt for what?
Yeah, I
For
know.
what? For what?
Let me find out you got. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out.
Bitch, you're supposed to be my friend. The baby not here.
Shut
The baby not here.
Y'all used to be friends.
Used to.
You didn't know? Did you?
But I ain't know the Maury
Did you know
show,
Quay was with her at any time?
No.
You upset at him?
No, he didn't know. He didn't know her. He
He didn't love me, but he didn't know her. He didn't know baby in your corner.
She's jealous.
Of what?
She's jealous.
What do you
I'm
mean?
putting an end to this. If this is your daughter, you're a stand-up guy. You would get into her life, wouldn't you?
Of course, Maury, I have a daughter. My daughter is just like me. That's how I know this is not my daughter, Maury.
I know. In the case of 3-year-old Kalia Quay,
It's not the father.
Girl, shut up.
It's not the father.
you are not the father. You are not the father.